Last time we left you on Jordan Peterson Theater, his daughter had taken over his account. He has 1.5 million followers on Twitter, and he don't really tweet anymore. She's taken over his account. So she posted this video a couple months back. She reposted on July 11th, but this video is from before that. I guess it's from June 30th. And basically, Jordan Peterson explains how he got addicted to benzos. You know, one of the most famous psychiatrists in the world, I guess, didn't realize how dangerous benzos were and take them appropriately. Because why would he? Why would he take any personal responsibility to know about that stuff? So, according to him in this video, he drank a thimbleful of apple cider vinegar. And it caused an allergic reaction, which made him stay up for a month straight. And he got really depressed. And so he had to take benzos because he drank apple cider vinegar. And then he claims, I guess this is true, they claimed that his wife got cancer. And he was really depressed by that. She got terminal cancer. She was a goner, going to die any second. So he had to up the dosage on benzos. But then she got miraculously cured, according to them. And so, yeah. I'll play just a little bit. I played a little bit of this before, but I'll play a little bit of this again just to show you.
Sodium metabisulfite allergies. The symptoms that we experienced aren't unheard of. There are papers.
Well, it's also impossible to stay awake voluntarily that long. That's not the same as not being able to sleep. Those are very, very different things. Whatever. It's possible that when I was laying there thinking I wasn't sleeping, that now and then I drifted off and would wake up and not notice. I mean, I can't eliminate that as a...
So now we're taking any responsibility for anything. They have the worst luck of any family in the history of mankind. Like this dude, I almost feel sorry for him if I believed what they say. So anyway, like I said, she's taken over his account, his 1.5 million subscriber account. So she posts stuff on his account like this. Hey, here's my podcast with Lauren Southern. Yeah, she's using Jordan Peterson's Twitter account to advertise her podcast with white nationalist darling Lauren Southern. And I know Lauren Southern is trying to change her image. She's trying to pretend like she's not a white nationalist, but she had the second most popular video in the history of YouTube about the Great Replacement white genocide theory, which is white supremacist propaganda. This theory was named in the manifestos of two different white supremacist mass murderers. So yeah, way to go, Jordan Peterson. Way to let your daughter use your Twitter account you've built up to advertise white supremacy. Why would she not do that? And then she started posting things on it like this. Her unpopular opinion about COVID-19. So this was from April 16th, 2020. You guys already know where this is going. Especially if you've already read the description of the video.
Hey,
but let's pretend we have no idea where this is going. So she posted this a couple months ago about her COVID-19 opinions.
Hey YouTube, I thought I'd throw up my opinion on the coronavirus situation. Not that it matters, but this is it. I've had a bit of a rough year. I had to drag my dad to Russia because the medical system in North America honestly is shit. So yeah, here are my opinions in case anyone wants to hear them or get angry about it. I've had a rough year, but this has been a rough year for basically everybody. I understand that. I've decided, and maybe I'm in the wrong, I could be in the wrong for sure, but I've decided that the government should realistically reopen businesses. So that's number one. We need to reopen the country. Number two, I think the ramifications of closing down entire countries far outweigh the benefits we're going to see. I don't think they're properly taking into consideration all the companies that are going to be shut down, the depression that is basically consuming an entire country, all the people that are going to be angry that have no jobs and no money, all the people that are going to be angry that have jobs and money. I think that the dangers far outweigh the benefits and that this is a really stupid thing to do. And number three, it's reasonable for them to suggest guidelines for people who are at risk for the virus to stay home, maybe have separate hours for them for grocery shopping, etc. Continue sanitizing everything like they have been. honestly, I'm getting pretty fed up. So, yeah. What do you guys think?
She fed up, folks. She's fed up for the guidelines. Reopen the country now, says genius Michaela Peterson, Jordan Peterson's daughter. And so next up, folks, this next clip's kind of hard to believe. I actually went out and researched it. I did a reverse video lookup to find out if this was real, and it's real, folks. She posted this 2 months ago. So, those you keeping up, basically, Jordan Peterson gets addicted to benzos, and he doesn't want to go through the regular detoxification programs that we have in America that are incredibly effective. So instead, of course, these geniuses go over to Russia, and they're in Serbia, because I guess doctors, they don't give a fuck, and they'll just put you into a coma for a week. And so supposedly he got pneumonia while he was there, and he got put into a coma, but then he recovered. And he made that other video. And then right around this time as he's recovering, she posts this video of her making fun of the coronavirus. First off, you'll notice. It's so hard to believe this is real, folks. She posts the title, Coronavirus. Never heard of it. Serbian vibes. Yeah, never heard. I ain't worried about no coronavirus. We ain't got the coronavirus here in Serbia. So apparently what happened is in Serbia, the politicians lied, and they told everybody that there was no coronavirus because they were having elections, and all the idiots just went out there to believe it. So look, folks, this is unbelievable. She posted this video of herself in a Serbian club. It appears to be a hookah bar. A hookah bar, folks. She's surrounded by people not wearing masks, sucking on a hookah, and blowing the smoke everywhere. Like, if you were going to pick a place that is the most likely place you could go to get the coronavirus, it would be a place where people are just blowing their spit out all over the place without masks. Look at this shit. Holy goddamn hell. I gotta turn the music off. They're playing Numa Numa. I don't want to get fucking copyrighted. But here she is. She's sucking on her hookah pipe and blowing it out and dancing around. Yeah, look at her blowing her corona everywhere. Never heard of it. Serbian vibes, yeah, nobody has mask on, everybody's fucking happy and smoking on their hookahs, and I hope they changed the tip of that before you smoked it. So anyway, yeah, they got the Rona, folks, they got the Rona, they got it. Who is shocked? Who the fuck is shocked? She's like, we didn't think the coronavirus was even in Serbia, and then the next thing you know, everybody in the hospital had it. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder who could have possibly have spread coronavirus to the entire hospital, including her father. I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying you probably did it. I mean, you goddamn were at a fucking hookah bar. No telling how many people you spread this shit around to. So she did an exclusive interview with The Sun. Let's have a listen to what she has to say in this short clip. I watched the whole thing. It's like 45 minutes, but let's watch the short version.
My husband, my baby, and I actually went into the clinic my dad was in on recommendations from his doctor, saying just like hunker down here for a few weeks until this is over. And so we all got tested when we went in. We were all negative. 10 days into quarantine, we all get symptoms. And it was like everybody in the hospital got it. And it was not that big a deal for my husband and I and my baby, but it ended up affecting both of my dad's lungs. So this is the second time he got pneumonia this year. He got it in the Russian hospital, and now he got it in the Serbian hospital. And he was put on a whole bunch of, kind of preemptively, he was put on antivirals and things. And I'm not sure, to tell you the truth, if that was necessary, because his symptoms weren't that bad.
Because you're in Serbia.
Like, he didn't have a cough.
Dumbasses.
He had a mild fever. But they just put him on everything. And so we've had like a step back in his recovery, because one of the antibiotics they used actually doesn't work well with people in benzodiazepine withdrawal. It's called a fluoroquinolone. And about 5 days into the treatment, I realized what they were using and was like, please stop using that antibiotic. That's like toxic for people in benzodiazepine withdrawal. And the only reason I knew that was because some doctor had told me about it in February. Was like, just beware, don't put him on fluoroquinolones.
Maybe you should take him to America where real doctors are instead of fucking Serbia. What is wrong? It's like she's trying to get him killed. It's really strange. It's like she's trying to take over his entire business, his Twitter and his YouTube and everything. And holy shit. And then to get her away from you, Jordan Peterson, she going to get you killed.
Because nobody really knows that. So anyway, life has just been, it's not good. Things are not good right now. He'll get better, but he's definitely taken a step back, and it's just really unfortunate. At least the coronavirus is, we're all on the tail end of the coronavirus, so we're immune. So I guess that's the good part. But yeah, it's been a...
I don't know. I think I've heard people have got the coronavirus twice before, so not sure if that's true. But anyway, yeah, not the brightest of people. Sorry. All you people who love Jordan Peterson and think he's a genius, starting to think maybe he's not. You know, maybe he's just a normal dipshit con man who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And one of the things she said in her video, the long version, is that all the rioting in the United States proves her father was right about cultural Marxism. And she really thinks her father's videos have aged really well. But here's the weird thing. Apparently they've gone through and privated a ton of his videos. Almost all of his videos that mentioned gender pronouns and his opposition to them are all now privated. Huh? It's almost like they didn't age well. It's almost like he was lying and full of shit, and his entire claim to fame is just bullshit he made up to fearmonger